Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Your friendly neighborhood coach Pruitt here with you once again. This video is going to be specifically about our instructions for our Bill of Rights memes assignment. So you can see that I'm still wearing the same shirt I was in the previous video because I'm recording it on the same day. So what I wanted to do is make sure that I have this video ready for you guys to go so that over the next several days of class, you will be able to know what your assignment is. So as you're working independently, if you're working outside of class, or if you're working inside of class and you need specific help, information, need to hear it one more time, what you're actually supposed to do, see it on the screen, how to actually get somewhere, what you're actually supposed to do, then that's what we'll be doing today. So this video is specifically for the back half of class on Monday, and all of class on Wednesday for odd classes, and then also for the back half of class on Thursday and all day on Friday if you are in our even classes. Remember, we have the crazy schedule, and if you need more information about that and just kind of the general plan, see the video that says class assignments 11.2 and 11.5. So what we're going to work on is the Bill of Rights memes assignment. This is a part of your task work. It's also going to be its own individual grade, and hopefully it's going to be something that is both fun and entertaining, but also educational. So hopefully you guys will not only learn about the Bill of Rights and the specific information in the Bill of Rights, but you'll enjoy making some memes, and it'll be a nice, fun, less stressful sort of assignment. So this video is going to talk about the specific stuff, so let's get into that. How do you find the actual assignment and the information that you're supposed to cover? If you go to your Canvas page, just like we always do, scroll down to the second section entitled U.S. History Modules, click on the Unit Number 2 button. It's going to take you to the Unit Number 2 module. Now, we've been working in this module for a while. We should all know where this is and how to get there. In the last section that's entitled Early Government, the middle choice says Bill of Rights Memes. If you click there, it's going to take you to a page that looks like this. You can see here some very basic information on the assignment, the most basic instructions that I can give you. So what you're going to do is create 10 total memes. You're going to create one meme for each of the first 10 amendments to the U.S. Constitution, which is called the Bill of Rights. In this link below, you will find examples of the information. Morning, sir. Sorry, somebody just came in. You'll see examples of the information. You're also going to see your instructions, your rubric, what you have to do, how you're going to be graded, all that sort of stuff. So you can click this blue button and it will download a version of the document just like it always does. Or if you just need to look at this for a reference point, if you click the little piece of paper with the magnifying glass, it's going to pull up a read-only version of this document. So right off the bat, you guys can see first thing on here is going to be a website that will take you to the Bill of Rights. That's where you can get very specific information about each of the first 10 amendments. I've also given you guys in our daily information that we'll be putting in the chat at the beginning of class a couple of video links, and you also have your Unit 2 Part 2 notes that you can use. Please do not go Google Bill of Rights and start looking at stuff, because I want you to use the information that we are giving you. So please choose one of the sites or video clips that we have provided, because I know those are factually accurate and correct. So we're going to be using a website called imageflip.com/meme generator to create our memes. Now, if you have a school device, if you have a school Chromebook or a school computer, this could potentially be blocked. If that happens, you are going to have to just find your own meme generator web page, and that can be a simple Google meme creator, meme generator, find a website that works, and then use it. But this one is very easy, it's very simple, and it's very straightforward. So if you click on the link, it's going to take you to the web page. I will show you how to use this in just a second. So your requirements for this assignment: for each of the first 10 amendments to the U.S. Constitution, known as the Bill of Rights, you are going to tell us not only what you learn, find, or know about this amendment, but you're also going to create a meme that covers it, either a funny meme or straightforward and serious meme. It's totally up to you. And then you also need to explain to us what the meme is about. So I'll show you guys some examples in just a few minutes, but for each of those, the minimum requirement for any of your writings is 3 sentences. So that means that for each of the 10 amendments, you're going to have a minimum of 6 sentences. 3 of them are going to cover what the actual Bill of Rights amendment is about, the specific information about it, and then a minimum of 3 where you explain what your meme is about, why your meme is important, what it covers, etc. Guys, we want you to be as creative as possible. We want you to make these funny. We want you to make these entertaining. We want you to enjoy yourselves while you're both creating these, learning about the Bill of Rights memes. If you can make those Coach Burrows or myself laugh, then that's never a bad thing, right? You need to make sure they're school appropriate. So that means that if you're going to use language that might be a little bit bad, let's not use any words that are too terrible. And let's make sure that we edit them out, either leave, do the first letter and the rest blank, do, a bunch of different symbols. They need to be school appropriate. I would like to show these to some admin, and I don't want to be presenting stuff that has a bunch of swear words on it. All right, so I have given you guys a link here to an example so you guys can see an example of what you need to do. So let me just again explain what your assignment is. For each of the first 10 amendments to the U.S. Constitution, you will create a meme. That is a total of 10 memes that you will create and then submit. For each one of the memes, you also need to give us a minimum of 3 sentences that explains what the Bill of Rights Amendment is about. Guys, most of these amendments have multiple parts, which means you need to talk at least about or mention or list all the parts that are there. Okay, so for my example, I did the First Amendment. Part of the First Amendment is the freedom of religion. So I've chosen this meme. I got the little winking Jesus here, and then up top you can see it says it's cool, bro, right? The idea being that he's cool with people having different religions. So this is the section where I explain what the First Amendment is. And notice that I talk not only about the part that I chose, but the other parts of the First Amendment as well. So I talk about what the First Amendment is, why is the First Amendment important, what does the First Amendment do specifically. That's the information that you can find on the websites and the video clips that we have provided. The second section is going to be my explanation of what this meme is. So what we want you to do with the second section, it's a minimum of 3 sentences, is basically explain to us what your meme is about. Pretend like you are showing this to your grandma or your mom and dad or your younger siblings who don't understand memes or don't know why this is funny. Right? So this section is where you say, this is what this meme is, this is what it is about, this is why it's funny, this is why it's important, this is why it's whatever, okay? So that's your general assignment. So now let me show you how to use the meme generator, the site that I've given you guys. And again, if you have a school device, this may not work, you'll have to find your own meme generator. But it's very straightforward, okay? Now, you can choose a template. You guys can see up here, there are tons of choices. So you can choose any of these that are provided. These are by popular. You can also search any of the memes. So you could type in, right, anything that you want. If you want to find a flexing meme, and it's going to pull up a list of them. If you want to find like U.S. government, so you guys can see there's that. If you just search U.S., it's going to pop up with all these things, right? If you search, let's just say, let's search cartoon. So you guys can see that it pulls up a bunch of stuff. So again, lots and lots of templates. I want to say there's like over 1,500 templates on here that you could already use. So you choose whatever picture you want to use. You can see this is top text, this is bottom text. You can change the colors of the wording, all those sorts of things. Whenever you get ready, whenever you have, so you would type, there's up top, here's in the bottom. I can change the color of it to any color that I want. That's the outlines. I can change the actual letters, whatever I want, okay? Once I get this set up and ready, what I'm going to hit is this blue. Actually, no, I take that back. What I'm going to do, I'm going to right-click on the picture and then save image as, okay? So again, you right-click on the picture. Once you get it set up, once you get it created and it's good to go, you click on the picture, hit save image as. What that's going to do is download the image, save it to your device. So what you need to do, once it downloads, and you can see on my screen, it was the little tab in the bottom of the page there. You open that up, and it may take a second depending on how slow your computer is and how much storage you have and what program it's using to open the pictures. You can see that mine is very slow, at least usually the first time that I open it. And then what you need to do is save this image to your device. And now again, it's going to depend on what your image looks like, okay? The reason that I'm telling you guys to save it is so that way it's there. If you copy and paste it into a document and then the document gets deleted, it's now gone, which means that you don't have it. If you save it to your computer, even if something crazy happens to the document, you still have access to this thing you've already made. You don't have to go back and create it again, okay? So you guys can see I have all these options here of how I want to do this. What I want to do is save this, so I'm going to save it as. Now what I would save it as on your computer is just whatever. I would save it as Bill of Rights, and then number whatever. If it's number 1, if it's number 2, if it's number 5, whatever. So now this is saved to my computer, which means that even if something happens to the document I put it on, I can still find this, access it, and I don't have to create this from scratch over again. So the way that we want you to turn these in, we want you to either pull up a Google Doc or a Microsoft Word document and then put them all on that with your specific information. So let me show you a couple of examples that'll show you just a couple of the memes. It'll also show you kind of the layout that we want. So these are some that were created in some of my other classes. So first of all, make sure that you always have your name on it. That's the key thing. And I don't know if you guys know this, but if you do a Google Doc, you have to put the title up here. So as soon as you open up the doc, what I would do is I would click up here and I would title it Bill of Rights Memes and then your name. Okay, you can see the student has done that there. So they have a number here for whatever number the amendment is. You can see that they have given both a title for it and a link to their meme. Guys, we want you to do that as well, and the reason being that is going to prove to us that you have not just found a meme on the internet, copied and pasted it. So the way that you do that, because I almost forgot, you hit this generate meme button. Okay, and then we want you to copy the image address, and then you're also going to put that into your assignment or into your document. Okay, so that way you can prove to Mr. Burrows and I that you created this yourself and that you didn't just find it somewhere. So again, once you have your meme set up, you hit the blue generate meme button. You hit the blue generate meme button and then you copy and paste that in as well. Okay, so again, you have the number. He's given his a title. You don't have to give yours a title if you don't want to, but we got to have this link here because this link is going to prove to us again that you created this. So that's the you hit the generate meme button, then you copy the link. So one more time, if we pull it up, right click, copy image address, and then copy and paste that into your document. He's got his image here of his meme that he created, and then he's got his explanation of what the First Amendment is, and then his explanation of why his meme is funny. Okay, Mr. Burrows and I will be around. If you guys have questions, of course, we'll be more than happy to answer them. We'll be more than happy to take you through this process, all right, and show you how to do this. So let me pull this up real quick, and I'll show you guys one more time, just so there are no specific questions, how we want you to do this, right? So pulling up my Google Doc, just as an example, it's the very first thing. I'm going to click up here in the top corner. I'm going to put my name. So that way I know, there it is. Also, this makes it much easier to search it on your Google Drive. Now, if you do Microsoft Word, same sort of thing. You just want to put it in the top right corner or put it somewhere in the middle of the page, whatever. So I'm doing my First Amendment. So there is the link. So that is where I went to the meme, right-clicked on it, copy image address. So the very first thing that I have here, that proves to Mr. Burrows and I created this meme. This is not just a picture that I found on the internet. Next thing that I want to do is I'm going to insert my image. And guys, you can set your page up however you want. We really don't care what it looks like as long as the important and appropriate information is there. There's my Bill of Rights, number 1. Boom, there it is. I'm going to go under it now, and that's where I'm going to talk about what the First Amendment is. Okay, and you can title this however, you can write it however you want. And then the next part is going to, of course, be where you describe your meme. Why is it funny? Why is it important? So on and so on. All right, see you guys in class.